Every aircraft owner knows from the very beginning that every 2,000 hours or so, the engine needs to come off and be overhauled. We save for it, knowing that sooner or later this day will come. For Mike Victor Uniform, that day is soon. Mike Victor Uniform has nearly 10,000 hours on the airframe and many overhauls on the engine. It's time to make a decision. One last overhaul on an engine where parts are getting scarce, or upgrade Mike Victor Uniform to a newer, more powerful engine to face another 60 plus years of flying. The inevitable is looking me square in the eye. Okay, so talking it through with Chris, there are four options on the table. Take this engine off, send it out, and get it overhauled. 12 to 16 weeks, $50,000 Canadian. Comes back with a 145 horsepower engine. I'm farther ahead than I am now, but it will be the last rebuild that this engine can go through because parts are becoming harder to find. And the engine rebuilder has told me that if they can't find certain parts, I'm out of luck anyway. So that's option number one, sort of in the back of my head. Option number two is the Stutz STC from Alaska. He has an STC for an IO 370, 195 horsepower with a constant speed propeller, north of 120,000 US. Too much money for me, far too much money. There's other problems with that too, is that combination is going to be nose heavy. Not interested in having nose heavy on this airplane. That option is mechanically much more intricate. Constant speed propeller, injected engine, fuel pumps, and certain things that just aren't on this airframe that would have to be added, that added an extra layer of complexity to fly, but also complexity to maintain. I'm not interested in a constant speed propeller. I know that it's better. You're going to tell me all day long it's the thing to have. I don't think on this airframe it's the way I want to go. He does have a less expensive version, an IO 370 with a fixed pitch prop at 180 horsepower, but he doesn't have an STC. And he said he'd been working on the STC for 3-4 years, and who knows when that STC actually comes through. And I don't want to make a decision and be in that waiting pattern for the STC to come through. So Stutz is out. Takes me to Airworks in Louisiana. They are doing a paperwork shuffle for a major, what are they calling it? I'm not American, so I don't know what the paperwork's all called. A major alteration to stroke this engine, overhaul it, stroke it, and bring it from 145 horsepower to 175 horsepower. Some things in there that they're doing with pistons and the carburetor, blah, blah, blah. Relatively, not too expensive. And so I would take the $55,000 or $58,000 for the Canadian, for the overhaul, add their STC, which is another $5 US, and then the new parts, which could probably add up to another $10,000, and bring this engine up to 175 horsepower. Pretty much everything else is the same, no other accessories, but 12 to 16 weeks. To take it off, send it somewhere, have the work done, bring it back and put it back on. That's a long time of not flying. Again, they currently don't have an STC. They're doing a major alteration paperwork shuffle with the FAA in the United States, allowing them to do it. Can't do that here in Canada. I need an STC. They're saying they're 4 to 5 months away from getting their STC. Kind of scares me a little bit because I know how long STCs take. I just mentioned Stutz waiting already years. So there's no STC yet. Waiting on that. This is an older engine. So I rebuild the engine. But at the next rebuild, I'm going to have to switch anyway because the parts are running out. I won't be able to find parts. The last option is airplanes, is to buy their STC for the Lycoming 0360. Older engine, 180 horsepower, fixed pitch prop, entire firewall forward package that would be here in 60 to 70 days, 4 or 5 days with Chris in the shop, switch it all up, make it great, and then we'd sell this or part out this engine and I'd get some of that money back. Lots of things to think about. Lots of things to think about. But for everybody who said sell this plane and move into something else, it's just not that easy. My budget's not going to stretch to a 182, not at all. And I'd end up in a 182 with a high time engine and crappy panel. That's a move backwards. That's spending a whole lot of money to move backwards. This airframe will go for another 100 years if I maintain it. It's got top-notch avionics. It's got every mod that you can imagine. It is a modern airplane. I could not replace this airplane on my budget. Hard truth. But I can replace the engine and fly it until I'm done flying 15 or 20 years from now. I think airplanes is the way I'm going to go. Still a lot of thinking to do, but I think that's the way to go.